Welcome back to Bostin British Fittle, where Maggie and I aim to bring you as many varieties of different British foods as we possibly can. Today we're doing a couple of traditional classic British breakfast items. We're doing crumpets and pikelets. These items contain wheat, flour, egg and baking powder, puffed up to produce oodles of bubbles. The crumpet dates back to at least Anglo-Saxon times. The first real recipe for a crumpet came about in about 1384. It was called a crempog with added a little oil. Over time, ringlets were constructed, and into these metal ringlets the crumpet mixture was put, along with baking powder, which was introduced by the Victorians. That gave the crumpet its puffy bubble look, and that's the modern crumpet that we see today. As for the pikelet was considered like the poorer cousin of the crumpet. It was used by a lot of poorer communities who couldn't afford the metal rings, so instead they would put a little oil onto either a griddle or a pan, and they would put it on there, still with the same mixture with the baking powder, and that would spread out a little bit and contort and create all sorts of shapes, a bit like a pancake. But the pikelet is different because of the baking powder. Hi guys, before we go any further, please don't forget to follow, like and subscribe my YouTube channel to get updates on all the other British foods I'm going to try. And if you can think of any other British foods that I might like to try, go on to my Blue Sky account, bostinbritfittle.bluesky.social, and don't forget to also check out my Instagram page for all the British foods that I'll have tried, and you can see all the images on there. All right, thanks very much and enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, let's give the pikelet a try. So that's the thin, more crispier one. It is like a flat pancake. Oh, the butter through it. It's almost got like a biscuity texture, because it's like a pancake that's just been put in a toaster, which is pretty much what it is. That's nice in a way. It's strange, that type of biscuity texture. Now the crumpet. The main difference between the two is the crumpet feels more, for lack of a better word, substantial. It feels like if you had like 2 or 3 of these, that would be a good breakfast. For the pikelets, you'd need multiple amounts. The pikelet's more of a snacky food. This comes across as more doughy. Because the butter on the pikelet pretty much goes straight through the pikelet or stays on top, the butter spreads throughout. Here you have to wait for it to go through into the little sort of mini chasms of the crumpet, but it still lingers on top and gives a beautiful taste. It's a delight. But what does the pupper think? What does the pupper think? Okay, so we're going to try the pupper with some pikelet and some crumpet. And she's gone for the pikelet first, which is gone, and the crumpet pretty much gone as well, pretty much the same direction. You know, you are allowed to chew your food, pupper.